Hello, it's me again, Clayton. Welcome back to episode 3 of our series on Canva for Teams. So you want to get more out of your creative team? Who doesn't? What would it do for your team's productivity if they could start every design closer to the finished product? It's like starting the 100-meter sprint at the 80-meter mark. This head start is what makes templates such a powerful productivity tool. Visual communication is more important than ever for brands, and Canva for Teams helps you create quality content at scale in any format more efficiently. The third piece of the puzzle for brand consistency within your team is brand templates. Any design can be saved as a brand template for your team to reuse, which is a huge time saver and again really ensures that your team are producing designs that align with your brand guidelines. Now, we asked design expert Nano to share some design tips to help you create beautiful and bulletproof templates that will make it easier for your team to level up their visual communication. If you'd like to practice your Canva template skills along with us, we have a workbook for you. Now over to you, Nano, to share your tips for creating a range of unbreakable brand templates for your team.
Designing templates for your team is a great way to boost your team's productivity as they don't have to start a design from scratch, and it helps keep their work on brand. It's a great idea to create brand templates like company-wide presentations or business cards, as well as templates for particular projects or departments. Creating a library of designs the team can use saves us time by ensuring they have the right resources every time they need to create content. Here we are in the Canva editor. I'm going to use this presentation design and make it a brand template, so it's accessible by my whole team. I've added a range of slides, so this template will have a slide to cater for any use cases. First, let's look at a few more design tips. On this slide, I want to move this text block and resize it. I can group the subheading and body text together to move them as one by pressing Group up here at the top right. Now I can move and resize these assets as one to fit the space. It's a good idea to group similar elements together to make it easier for your team to control and adjust the format of the template. Next, I'll press R to bring up a rectangle to place behind the text for better contrast and legibility. Then I'll add our logo as a design element for balance. I am now going to anchor my text. Anchoring your text avoids overlaps with other elements and changes the direction of the text flow when new text or line breaks are added. In this case, I'll anchor it so extra text fills out downwards. There are a few other elements that I think it'll be perfect for this team presentations template. The first being frames. Frames are great if you have visuals within your template but want to allow your team to alter them, to personalize the designs. Within the Elements tab, I'm going to scroll down to Frames and click View All. There are so many different frames to choose from. I'm going to narrow my search by using the plus key to refine my search. In this case, frames plus portrait will help me find what I'm looking for this design. I will stretch out the frame to fill out the space. Now, members can simply drag and drop new images into frames to give each design a new look. Other elements that are great for templates, specifically to help with data visualization, are graphs and tables. Tables and graphs can also be found within the Elements tab and can be updated with brand colors and fonts. This page requires a graph for a comparative analysis. From the Elements menu, I'll scroll down to find Charts and insert a simple bar graph. I'll resize it to fit, then click on the color tiles to update the graph to our brand colors, which appears here on the side menu. On this page, I would like to insert a table. Again, from the Elements tab, I'll scroll down until I see Tables, then click See All. I can customize the table settings by clicking on these three dots to bring up the table setting menu. I can change the number of columns, merge cells, insert colored backgrounds for cells, and change the table borders width and color. When team members use this template, they can easily add their own data and information to them. The final feature I would like to share with you is possibly the most important one when it comes down to template creation, and it's locking. Once you build the template of your dreams, lock down the parts of it that you don't want your team members changing. There is a few different locking options. There is partially locked, when elements like text or images can be edited and replaced, but not moved or deleted. I'll partially lock this image and the text. Then there is fully locked, when elements cannot be altered or deleted. I'm going to use this for our logos and background. And finally, unlocked, when elements have no restrictions. They can be edited, moved and deleted, like this heart graphic, which I will leave unlocked so it can be moved if the heading needs extra space. Awesome, so now it's time to share our template with your team. Within the Share tab, click More. From here, you have two options. You can either share a template link, so every time someone opens the link, a new version is opened. The other option is to save the design as a template for your team to access in your team template folder. By default, it will save to the Teams Templates folder where your entire team will be able to access it. This is great for company-wide templates. Otherwise, you can save the template to a folder you have created. By saving it this way, only those with folder access will be able to access the template. This is better for group or project-specific templates. I'll save this one as a team template. It gives me a warning that some elements are locked, which is fine as that's what we intended. I will click Publish Template. If I now click View Template, I can see where my template is saved in the Brand Templates folder. You can see templates have a special tag on them so you can know it's a template. Now, members can easily access the template whenever they need it.
Thanks, Nano. Here's a quick recap of some of the Canva shortcuts Nano mentioned. Get ready to screenshot them. T for text, C for circle, L for line, R for rectangle. So, what's next for making the most of Canva for Teams? Well, once you've set up your brand in Canva, you want to empower your team to create truly great work. You can do this with Canva's real-time collaboration tools. You're not going to want to miss the next video in our team series, where we take a closer look at how to create your best work as a team with real-time collaboration tools. Remember to subscribe to our channel so you never miss a video.